Next contestant is Hugo Kasperzak.
Here he goes.
Here he goes.
Hugo's always been a really happy kid. He's always had a lot of friends. He loves to chat. He's always been, a really, really energetic little guy.
Winner!
Hugo was really excited for the walkathon. I got the boys dressed up in their costumes. They were really, really excited. I took a snap out the front of the house and I dropped them off at school. That was the one school event that I didn't attend that year. And I don't know if that was fate, that the universe didn't want me to be there and they didn't want me to witness what happened. No one would have suspected that something like this would happen. Hugo was perfectly healthy. There was just no warning signs. His little friend said, oh, well, we were walking off to recess, we'd had a break, and so we were all walking off to go and get our food. And I was chatting to Hugo, and then a second later he made like a grunt noise, and I turned around and I saw him fall sideways into the garden bed, and he was shaking. He was taken off to a CT scan, and from that they couldn't see what the problem was, but he had another seizure coming out of the CT scanner, and I saw that, and that was just one of the most traumatic moments. I just wanted it to stop, and I just remember thinking, please stop, please stop, please stop. What's happening? When they told me he'd had a stroke, it was like an invisible hand just grabbed me by the throat and just squeezed. And the room went blurry and everything he was saying just went muffled. I was thinking, how can that be? He's 6 years old. Kids don't have strokes. Luke got on the first flight he could from Singapore, but even then it was only 24 hours later that he arrived. And he told me that when the plane landed, he hesitated switching his phone back on because he was just terrified that there would be a message with the worst news. I didn't sleep for those 3.5 days. How could you? I just sat there and I just held Hugo's hand and I just prayed that he would be okay. Once Hugo had come out of the coma, they told us that Hugo needed to rest for the next few days, but then straight after that, we were going to launch into rehab. And I thought, isn't this a little bit soon? But they definitely knew what they were talking about. And so, a few days later, that's when we started physio, and we started speech, and we started OT, and we were doing hours of that every day. Rehab was a lot of hard work for Hugo, but the kids' rehab team did an amazing job in making it fun for him. Every day we'd come in and there'd be new activities. They had so many great ways of doing the exercises with him without making it feel like it was exercise, that we're playing this game today. We relived all the firsts all over again. It was, like you do with a little baby. Being able to get out of bed, being able to stand up from a sitting position, and then of course being able to take the first steps. We thought we'd be living in the hospital until the new year, but after 2 months of hard work with the kids' rehab team, Hugo had done so well that we were given the amazing news the day before Christmas that he could go home.
Welcome home, buddy.
I was in awe of what the kids' rehab team, everything that they'd done for Hugo. They were saviours. The fact that they taught him to talk again, the fact that they taught him to walk again, I think that's one of the most valuable jobs that anyone could ever have. Hugo's 13 now. He's in year 8 at high school and he's doing really well. He's a para-athlete now. He's going to nationals for athletics, and really that's thanks to all the hard work that the kids' rehab team did with him. We never thought something like this could happen to us, to Hugo. and that we would need the services of the kids rehab team. So your support means that it's there in case this ever happens to you or your loved ones.